Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Tesla under U.S. criminal investigation over self-driving claims, so make sure to watch the full video. According to three persons with knowledge of the situation, Tesla is under criminal investigation in the U.S. over claims that its electric vehicles are self-driving. Elon Musk, the company's CEO, has recognized technology as a key competitive edge and has characterized federal regulators' request for papers pertaining to the company's self-driving software as a potential obstacle. In its annual report submitted to the Securities and Exchange Commission on Monday, Tesla stated that it had been contacted by the Justice Department for documents related to Tesla's Autopilot and FSD features. Owners who claim the features do not live up to Mr. Musk's claims have sued over the features. Others are also looking at the technology's safety. After learning of 35 crashes involving the system, including 9 that left 14 people dead, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the country's top auto safety watchdog, launched an investigation into Autopilot. Its analysis, which covers 830,000 vehicles sold in the U.S., examines both full self-driving and Autopilot. Tesla stated in a document it filed in response to the Justice Department's inquiries, "To our knowledge, no government agency in any ongoing investigation has concluded that any wrongdoing occurred." It further stated that, should the government decide to pursue an enforcement action, it might have a big effect on the financial health of the company. For a long time, Tesla has stated in its owner's handbook and other documentation that drivers must maintain their hands on the wheel, their eyes on the road, and their bodies ready to take control of the vehicle at any moment. If drivers don't continuously keep one hand on the wheel, automobiles will automatically disengage Autopilot under the present setup. But Mr. Musk has frequently described the technology as though it could fully drive automobiles or was on the verge of doing so. The technology's name alone implies that it can function independently. In 2016, he claimed that Tesla vehicles were leaving the factory with all the necessary hardware for autonomy, which astonished and alarmed some project-related Tesla personnel. Since then, he has remarked numerous times that autonomy was just a year or two away. The California Department of Motor Vehicles accused Tesla of deceiving customers by claiming in marketing that cars with its Autopilot and full self-driving technology were autonomous in 2 complaints filed in July. The licenses for Tesla to produce and sell cars in California, the nation's largest market for electric vehicles, could be suspended or canceled if the 2 complaints, which were made to the state's Office of Administrative Hearings, are upheld. Several fatal crashes involving Tesla's Autopilot driving assistance system, which was turned on during the collisions, prompted the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, to open the previously unreported inquiry last year, according to the persons. Tesla's marketing brochures began praising the capabilities of Autopilot in 2016. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, characterized it as probably better than a human driver on a conference call that same year. On a different call last week, Musk stated that Tesla would soon deploy an updated version of full self-driving software that would enable users to travel to your work, your friend's house, or to the grocery store without you touching the wheel. The driver is just in the driver's seat for legal purposes, according to a video that is currently available on the business website. He isn't making any moves. The automobile is self-driving. But the company has also made it clear that while using Autopilot, drivers need to keep their hands on the wheel and retain control of their cars. According to the company's website, the characteristics of the Tesla technology do not make the vehicle autonomous. Instead, they are intended to help with steering, braking, speed, and lane changes. These cautions, according to the sources, might complicate any case the Justice Department might want to file. Reuters' written inquiries on Wednesday were unanswered by Tesla, which shut down its media relations division in 2020. Additionally, when contacted in writing for comment, Musk remained silent, unable to comment, the Justice Department's representative. In an interview with Automotive News in 2020, Musk claimed that issues with Autopilot were caused by users' non-compliant use of the technology. According to the individuals, the most recent probe is looking at whether Tesla deceived customers, investors, and regulators by making unsubstantiated claims about the capabilities of its driver assistance technology. Officials handling the probe could potentially file criminal charges, request civil penalties, or end the case without taking any further action, they claimed. A German court declared in 2019 that Tesla may not use the name Autopilot in the nation on its website or in other marketing materials, but the decision was overturned last year. Due to the fact that Tesla's cars could not actually drive itself, a Tesla owner in the U.S. filed a lawsuit against the firm last year for fraud and contract violation. Due to competition with two other DOJ investigations involving Tesla, the Autopilot inquiry is far from making any recommendations, according to one of the sources. According to this source, there is still plenty to be investigated, and no decision on charges is near. According to the sources, due to Tesla's cautions about excessive dependence on Autopilot, the Justice Department may encounter difficulties in compiling its evidence. Investigators would probably need to find evidence, such as emails or other internal communications, to prove that Tesla and Musk intentionally misrepresented Autopilot's capabilities. According to Barbara McQuaid, a former U.S. attorney in Detroit who prosecuted automotive businesses and employees in fraud cases and is not involved in the current investigation. After receiving 2 complaints that the steering wheels can come off while being driven, American auto safety inspectors have launched an investigation into Tesla's Model Y SUV. The investigation, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, reportedly involves over 120,000 automobiles from the 2023 model year. According to the agency, the Model Ys were supplied to clients in both cases without the bolt holding the wheel to the steering column. The steering wheels were held in place by a friction fit, but they came apart when pressure was applied while the SUVs were being driven. Both instances occurred although the SUVs had little mileage on them, the government claims in records uploaded on its website on Wednesday. Tesla, which has dissolved its media relations division, has received messages requesting response. In one complaint submitted to the NHTSA, an owner claimed that on January 29, 5 days after purchasing the car, he was traveling with his family on Route 1 in Woodbridge, New Jersey, when the steering wheel abruptly came off. The owner said that there were no vehicles following him, allowing him to move in the direction of the road divider. There were no wounds. The complaint includes a link to the owner's Twitter post, which contained images and a video of the white Tesla being towed with a detached steering wheel. A Tesla service center first estimated that fixing the issue would cost the owner $103.96. On Twitter, the support center expressed regret in what appeared to be text messages. When the owner requested a refund since he no longer believed in Tesla, the service center removed the charge and advised him to contact the sales and delivery team instead because Tesla doesn't have a return policy. According to the man's statement on Twitter, he was later given the choice of keeping the automobile or having it replaced with a new one. His car was replaced by a Tesla, he wrote on social media. Although uncommon in the auto business, detached steering wheels are not unheard of. Since the wheels could separate from the steering column due to a loose bolt, Nissan recalled around 1,000 Ariya electric cars in February. Nevertheless, the most recent NHTSA probe is just the latest in a long line of issues Tesla has had with the American Traffic Safety Organization. In the last 3 years, it has initiated inquiries into suspension issues and crashes involving Tesla's Autopilot driver assist technology hitting parked emergency cars. While utilizing the Autopilot feature, at least 14 Teslas have collided with emergency vehicles. The organization is also looking into concerns that Teslas sometimes brake unexpectedly and without warning. Because the full self-driving software can violate traffic regulations, the NHTSA forced Tesla to recall approximately 363,000 vehicles running the software in February. Up to 400,000 Tesla owners are testing the technology, which is unable to operate on its own on public roads. However, according to NHTSA papers, it is permissible to engage in risky behavior, such going straight through an intersection when in a lane designated only for turns, disregarding caution when passing through a yellow light, or failing to react to changes in posted speed limits. Additionally, the U.S. Justice Department has requested information from Tesla about full self-driving Autopilot. NHTSA said it has dispatched investigations to 35 Tesla crashes where automatic systems may have been involved. In such collisions, 19 persons have perished, including 2 motorcycle riders. So that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comments section below to tell us your thoughts about the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.